The COVID relief bill has another very important provision, $5 billion in debt relief and assistance for farmers of color. John Boyd, he's the founder and president of the nonprofit National Black Farmers Association, and he joined Mike and Sharon on Start Your Day to talk about what this means for black farmers.
We've been talking about the stimulus checks, but the COVID relief bill has another very important provision in it, $5 billion in debt relief and assistance for farmers of color. Let's talk more about it, and let's go to Virginia. John Boyd is his name. He is the founder and president of the nonprofit National Black Farmers Association. Welcome, Mr. Boyd. Admiring the hat we wear in the commercial break. We appreciate you starting your day with us, and welcome to the show. We know you've been fighting to get help. You got it. You've been fighting to get help for owners for more than 30 years. What was the first reaction you had when you heard, oh my goodness, it's coming, this bill actually passed?
Well, I stayed up all night watching all of the amendments. There were quite a few amendments that was brought up by primarily Republican senators to block the measure. So we had 10 amendments to strip out from the COVID relief bill. So we were up making telephone calls all night to make sure that our language stayed in. But once it passed, you know, I was elated, and I knew that some long overdue justice and you know, was on the way to black farmers. And you know, this is a different day, you know, than when I first started lobbying Congress 30-something years ago. We now have a black agriculture chairman in the House, Chairman Scott. We have 2 African Americans in the Senate on the Senate Agriculture Committee, Senator Booker and Warnock, and we have a African American woman vice president, and we have Joe Biden, a president who's been a personal friend of mine for many years, and supported the first black farmers bill. So it's a different day, and you know, I think, you know, Republicans are going to have to come up with a grip on how to do things a little bit differently. So I was overfilled, you know, just thank God for, you know, the actual relief.
Yeah, like you said, you had a lot of politicians like Senator Warnock and Senator Booker pushing for this bill, but as you mentioned, Republicans were trying to take it out. As a matter of fact, I think 49 tried to have it amended. And then, once again, this is a long overdue. If you read about it, you talk about the discrimination you face in USDA, the loans, passing down of land, all the things that you face. And then you hear Lindsey Graham come out and call this reparations.
Right.
I mean, when you heard him say that, what was your reaction?
Well, he began the statement that it really bothered him. That was the first beginning of the statement. And he ended it with, you know, we really need to check these people. Well, I got a message for Senator Graham. He should have been checking the black farmers the numerous times I had the meetings with him. He should have been checking black farmers when I raised the issues of discrimination, of how federal officials was tearing our applications up and throwing them in the trash cans and not processing our loans. It takes 387 days to process a black farm loan request and less than 30 days to process a white farm loan request. So Senator Lindsey Graham was very much aware of the discrimination that black farmers faced, and he never once used his megaphone from the Senate floor or from the media to say discriminating against black farmers was wrong. But the first opportunity we had to get some justice, he used his racist megaphone to call us out on the rug here. So it's awful. It's awful. And he has 6,000 black farmers in his state. So why not represent those black farmers and see what he can do to help bring them some justice instead of trying to pull something out of the spending bill there, you know, to actually help us.
Well, Mr. Boyd, it's about working for all the people instead of just some of the people,
Yes.
right? And you mentioned the number of black farm owners, and it's dropped. There was a high of 14% in the 1920s. You're 1 to 2% now. And so I want to focus on the beauty, what black farmers mean to this country, the work that you're doing. I want you to talk about that.
Well, I tell you, every black person in this country is 1 to 2 generations away from somebody's farm, you know, whether we want to be there or not. And land ownership, people, is the biggest step to freedom. So if you want to be free in the United States, go out and buy some land. If we can afford a new Cadillac, Mercedes-Benz, don't buy that, but buy 5 acres in the country and learn how to garden, learn how to eat healthy foods, because many of the things we eat aren't healthy. But if we were eating them out of our backyards, we would feel better, we would look better. And, you know, we're the only race of people in this country that don't produce enough food per capita to feed ourselves. And we need to change that and not look at farming and agriculture in a bad sight because of slavery and sharecropping, but look at it in a positive sight. You know what it is for black people, the rich history that we all came from, the family farm and the family structure. And we educated our children and taught them at home all of these things. We need to revisit some of those strong family values.
Wow.
Absolutely. That's where that
reach to the
generational
screen
help.
and hug you. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Good message right there.
Sorry.
We need that generational wealth. That's good. We want to get those numbers up from 2% as well, and hopefully this package will help you. Thank you so very much, John Boyd, for joining us here on BNC. You are welcome back anytime, my friend.
Thank you.